What's wrong with you? You thought it was a joke? Hi, Emily. I have no idea what you're talking about. I never thought anything was a joke. Is that so? What the hell is this then? I need an explanation. What kind of wedding food is this? This is such garbage. How dare you send your in-laws such garbage like this? You didn't take it seriously, did you? What kind of family did you think we are? We deserve more than this. I don't understand how you went on your honeymoon so happily after what you provided to us. This is beyond garbage. I don't understand. I thought I followed everything your mom requested. Can you tell me what was wrong with it? It's hilarious you thought we would be happy about it when you provided us only 10 plates of it. Do you have any idea how many family members there are? We are such a big family that we have a lot of cousins and second cousins. And only 10 plates will never be enough for all of us. Well, William didn't tell me that I needed to provide more than 10 plates. Your mom said he said 7 of them would be enough, but I prepared for 3 extra plates just in case. I thought 10 would be more than enough. There's your problem. You should have called me to confirm. My mom is too nice to demand you with things, and you should have known better. Besides, William has a master's degree from Stanford and works for Google. Not to mention he is tall and handsome. He was so popular when he was in school that girls were literally lined up for him, hoping to have at least one date with him. How can you not be diligent about it when it was supposed to be a matter of course when you're marrying a perfect guy like my brother? I thought I tried my best in every aspect, including poultry, meat, fruits, and desserts. What did you not like about my wedding celebratory food particularly? The number of plates is not enough to begin with. My brother deserves at least 20 plates, and only 10 of them is absurd. For example, you should have included at least 10 different kinds of fish. Not just octopus, shrimp, and abalone that you can get from every grocery market in town. Meats, fruits, and desserts should have been in variety of kinds, just like poultry. Especially for desserts. It should have been macarons, brownies, cheesecake, tiramisu, cupcakes, and caramel flan instead of just cheesecake and brownies. You know how much my son loves different kinds of desserts. How can you be so inconsiderate about your nephew? Do you really need me to continue to spell everything out for you? I was expecting something much better than this because you said you were going to prepare your best. But what a surprise! I'm completely disappointed in you. How could only 10 plates be your best? What were you thinking? How did you expect all of us to be able to take it when it's only 10 plates? I already told my sister-in-law and mother-in-law that I'll take them a complete set of amazing food. But this isn't even mediocre food. What am I supposed to do now? There wouldn't be much left after my parents and all our cousins have a bite of each one. Wait right there, Emily. My mom made all of them by herself except for fruits and desserts. She devoted herself for hours, for days in the kitchen to prepare different kinds of foods. What makes you think you can take them to your in-laws? I have never seen or heard of a sister-in-law taking wedding food that her sister-in-law prepared to her own in-laws. I don't understand what you were thinking. Jeez, you indeed came from a poor family, didn't you? Did you just say your mom made all of this by herself? Who makes wedding foods by themselves at home these days? There are so many businesses who are experts in this kind of stuff, and they do a perfect job. I guess you don't have enough money for them? This is exactly why poor people have hard-working hands and feet. We live in the 21st century where money can do anything and everything. Your mom had to do it for herself because neither her nor you have enough money to have someone else do it for her. It should have been extremely hard for you to prepare for it, even if it was only for 10 plates when you're from a poor family. I apologize if my family made you starve for at least a couple of months so you could save up as much as you could to prepare the food for the wedding that you couldn't even afford. You should have told me the truth. My family could have skipped on the food part. Oh, is that so? I'm so grateful for that. Then how about you don't take even a little piece of the food and go back to your home with your husband and son? You don't deserve even a tiny piece of it when you disregard someone's kindness and sincerity. It won't satisfy your high-class taste anyway, will it? Are you sure that's how you're talking to your sister-in-law when it's only your first day of marriage? Remember, I'm William's older sister. You should be kind and obedient to me if you want to be approved as our one and only daughter-in-law. The only thing I need is my husband's approval. It's funny how you consider yourself someone very significant in my marriage. I'm sure William won't love the idea. Being a sister-in-law is not some kind of power trip when you're only 2 years older than me. What the hell did you say? You still don't understand what you're supposed to be, do you? I knew it when you had your wedding at a rinky-dink church. You had to have your wedding at a church because you weren't able to afford for somewhere fancy. Your parents must be very poor who can't even get our daughter a decent wedding venue. My out-of-your-league brother was more than capable of having a wedding from the fanciest hotel, like Laguna Cliffs Marriott Resort and Spa in Dana Point, inviting millions of guests. And now I am so angry for the fact that he had to have a shabby wedding at a cheap venue because of a poor girl like you. My husband said he has never seen a shabby wedding like yours, and I was so embarrassed. Do you even have any idea how uncomfortable I was? Did your husband actually say that? I'm sure you know my husband works for a company that is quite well known in the town. Well, he works for Alpha International, and I'm not sure if you even ever heard of it. He has attended so many events and weddings and funerals. So if he says it's a shabby one, it definitely is a shabby one. It was my longtime dream and my religious belief to have a small wedding at a Catholic church with only family and a few close friends. I don't need you to judge me or criticize my belief. You should have had a hard time coming up with decent excuses. What the hell are you talking about, dreams and beliefs, when it's so obvious that the only reason why you had your wedding at a shabby Catholic church was to cover up your poverty? My kind brother might have fallen for this shit, but not me. You can't fool me. It's a shame you can't believe it when I'm telling you the truth. Okay, fine. You don't need to believe what I say. I don't really care how you think about me because you're not someone so significant to me. I'm so busy that I don't have time to pay attention to every little detail what people say about me. I'll get going now. Huh. What are you so busy about anyway? I know you're only heading to the airport right now to fly to New York. Oh well. Isn't life so unfair when someone is heading to overseas like Italy or Greece for a honeymoon and you're only heading to New York? It's so sad that all you could afford was a 5-hour flight within the US when a honeymoon is a once-in-a-lifetime event. It's very funny how poor people get excited just to get on the plane thinking they're flying to somewhere awesome. What's the point of it, even if they can fly for 24 hours when their destination is New York after all? Don't you think it's hilarious? I don't understand what's so funny about it. It was hard for both of us to have a long vacation enough to go to Italy or Greece because of busy work. And we decided to go to New York because we both love the vibe and atmosphere of the East Coast. We love the city so much that we planned to go to New York ever since we started planning for the wedding and honeymoon. Is that something you need to bully or be sarcastic about? Well, you say one thing and do another. You're such a liar! Lying about it is even worse than pathetic, isn't it? You just don't have time or money to fly out of the US because you're barely making a living by doing chores. You're lying about it because you're shameful about it. My poor little brother. Oh my goodness. You don't know the end of it, do you? Why should I feel like crap on my first day of marriage when I should be the happiest girl in the world, at least for today? I was the happiest bride in the world and you just ruined it for me. I don't deserve what you're saying to me right now. That doesn't even make sense. Who do you think you are? Do you think being a sister-in-law is something you can brag about? I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to discourage me only because I'm your little brother's wife and you're trying to be on a power trip or something. But that's not going to happen. What did I do to you to deserve unreasonable attitude and rough words from you? To be clear, I married William because I love him, not to be discouraged by his sister. I'm telling you it's not going to work for me. So you should stop threatening me like that without valid reasons. I'll decide on that after what you get for me from your honeymoon. I'm telling you now, I love Louis Vuitton and its newest on-the-go PM. It's a bit pricey, but you can buy it with no interest for 6 months or so. You must get that for me. And something stunning for my parents, my husband, and my son as well. Make sure to remember that you must get them for your marriage to be smooth and comfortable for the rest of your life. Let me see what choices you make. I'll look forward to it. I said I'll get going. I need to board now. Hey, Emma! Guess what I saw earlier today? I saw something very interesting on my way to go shopping to South Coast Plaza. Should I be curious about what you saw? Yes, you should be, because it is quite interesting. What did you see that was so interesting? I saw someone like you walking so busy dressed in a factory uniform. That was you, right? I think it was you. Not someone who looks like you. Yes, that should be me. I visited the factory site for some reasons. Oh, I knew it. I didn't believe it when you said you work for a well-known company and get paid for decent money. I thought it was odd when you pretended to work on an administrative side when it was so easy to see that you work for manufacturing side. I knew you were lying about it. I guess you have superpowers, particularly transillumination, don't you? Did you say it was so easy to see that I would work at a factory doing chores? Let me hear how you came to the idea of me being a factory worker. I'm curious to know and I'm ready to listen. Well, it so obvious and straightforward. You always get dressed in shabby clothes like the ones you can get from Marshalls or TJ Maxx. And you didn't have a single prestigious name brand handbag. You only put on moisturizer and sunscreen, no makeup at all, and no jewelry like necklace, bracelet, or rings. Most women in their early 30s tend to dress up in pricey clothing and care about their appearances, but you never do that because you can't afford it. There are so many things women can enjoy if they have money, and I'm very sorry that you can't enjoy even a little bit of it. I'm genuinely sad about how you don't know about it. Like I said, I'm heading to South Coast Plaza to get some high-end cosmetics. Maybe SK2 this time. Did you want me to get some samples for you? I'm sure they'll give me plenty of it. No thanks. There's no need for you to do that for me. Do I deserve even samples from such a high-end cosmetic brand like SK2? That's why I'm saying I'll get it for you. You can never get it for yourself, but I can get it for you since I'm their VIP member. It's no big deal for me, so you don't have to say no. Are you saying no because you're worried if I'll make you pay for it? You don't need to worry about that. I'm a decent human being who knows how to help people in need. Is it so pathetic to work for a factory job? Would it be something you're going to be so proud of? Isn't a factory job for someone who is seriously uneducated, ugly, extremely poor, and has no common sense at all? Doesn't a factory worker have a low quality of life with no chance to thrive because they can't make more than minimum wage even if they work day and night with dirty and shabby uniforms on? They barely hang on to their miserable life because factory jobs won't get them anywhere even when they try their best. It even makes me respect you that you're working so hard and proudly as a factory worker when it should be so embarrassing. It should be even more embarrassing when you're a female factory worker than a male factory worker. But still, you take your job seriously and do your best. It's something worth looking up to when you acknowledge your capabilities and fate that you can't be more than a factory worker. But I couldn't have had such a coarse job even if I were you. I can't imagine myself in a dirty, shabby uniform. Ugh, it gives me the creeps just by thinking about it. Having such a negative and cynical attitude like that won't do much good for you. What did you say? I'm saying you should use your time wisely. You have so much time after you drop off your son at school, and you have nothing else to do but effortlessly spending money at high-end department stores. Do you think that's how you should use your time? I'm just asking if you agree with me that you should have a job and make money when you have so much free time. Do you think it's easy to raise a child? What kind of free time do you think I have when I raise an elementary school kid? How dare you tell me what to do when you don't know anything about having a kid or life as a mom? I'm not a mom or have kids yet, but I know how hard parenthood is because my sister raises not just one, but twin boys. My sister must be a woman of iron who has a full-time job while raising twins compared to you who can't hold a job when you're raising only one kid. What did you say? Are you making fun of me? Why should I work full-time? Or even part-time when my husband makes enough for the three of us? I also came from a wealthy family, so if there's anything, my parents can help me financially. Did you think I needed to work to make my ends meet just like you who can't make it work without having a job? Working is for someone like you and your sister who are poor. You guys are working only because you have no other choice but to work in order to put food on the table. Well, I'm nothing like you, which means I don't need to work for it. You're from a poor family, aren't you? Your poor sister, who still has to work while raising not just one, but two kids. I'm really sorry for her. What can she do, though, right? You guys continue to work hard, and I'll keep having a luxurious life with enough amount of money my husband makes. I'm rooting for you two. By the way, who do you think you are telling me to get a job? You're so damn arrogant, aren't you? I can't believe such a low-life factory worker like you is challenging my authority as your sister-in-law. You're not the boss of me. I am. This low-life factory worker came to the factory only to get on to your capable husband. Do you even have any idea? What was that again? Who did you say you're getting on to? How dare you bring up my husband here? Are you insane? Are you out of your mind? It's sad to inform you that I'm completely sane and in my right mind. I was told to get on to your husband and look further into him by the director of operations from the headquarters. So here I am reporting for duty. What the hell? So you're saying you're at the Alpha International's factory site in order to see my husband? Wait, that doesn't even make sense. What the heck is he doing at the factory at this time of the day? Oh, he didn't tell you about it. Mr. Bobby Grant started working for our company factory site since the beginning of the year. He was demoted to the factory from the office. Hey! He graduated from a prestigious school and worked for the company for 10 years, and now he's demoted to the factory site? There's no way it's possible. Why in the world was he demoted in the first place? He didn't mention anything about it. Well, there were many reasons why, but the most significant one was how he was like to the student intern. She is a young girl in her early 20s, and she started an intern for Bobby's department. He started talking to her and harassing her, saying he loves her so they should go on a date or something. Moreover, he followed her every night after work, which we call stalking. You know stalking is an actual offense, right? She had a really tough time because of him, and you don't even know what she had to go through. She could have called the cops on him and put him in jail, but she was kind enough to forgive him because he was her senior from school and work. It was an offense that easily resulted in termination, but he could avoid that only because she was kind enough to let it go. Demotion was the best scenario it could have happened to him, and you should be thankful to that girl for it. He could have been put in jail, and your son could have been the son of a criminal if it wasn't for her forgiveness. You're a liar. There's no way it could be true. You're making up a story to make me offended. I'm going to kill you. Ask your husband yourself. You'll have to face the reality. Are you saying everything you're telling me is true? I can't believe how he could do such a thing. I'm never going to forgive him. That's okay. You can leave him alone. I'll take him down. He owes the company, and I'm here to look into him. What do you mean? What did he do again? What kind of stuff did he owe the company? You're scaring me here. There was a whistleblower who reported about how Bobby tried to sell expensive vehicle parts that we manufactured in the factory. Reportedly, he tried to do so multiple times only within 3 months. The upper management took it seriously and opened an investigation on him. As a result, we were able to find an evidence that he sold about $2 million worth of parts, and I came here to ask him about the truth. Oh my goodness. What happens to him if everything you just told me turns out to be true? He's not going to be fired, is he? Is he expected to pay back $2 million? That's such big money. I thought you would know already. It's common sense to pay back if you owe something. Oh, don't you think paying back is the end of it? The police will get down to it in detail, but I'm sure he will be charged with theft and embezzlement. What's all that about? Are you saying he'll end up in jail or something? The police and prosecutors will take care of it, but yes, it looks like it. No way. How can you put someone into jail just for little stuff like this? Isn't that common for everyone in the world? People who work as butchers will take home pieces of beef and pork, and those who work for snack manufacturers will take home the pieces of crumbs in their pockets. Why does he need to be the only one to be criticized and punished? Hold on. Are you saying you work for Alpha International as well? Why didn't you tell me all along? You're so sneaky. You didn't need to lie about it. I thought it might make us uncomfortable if I told you I'm the human resources manager of Alpha International, knowing Bobby works for us. And for the record, I never lied to you about my job. Are you kidding me? You're the HR manager? Okay, that's good. You can help him then. You don't need to ask him questions or anything. You have abilities to save him, right? Hey, remember, I'm your husband's older sister and Bobby is my husband. And that makes us that we're closer than anyone else. You're not willing to throw your close family member in jail, are you? I regret to inform you that I'm not the one who can decide to or not to put him in jail. What was that again? Such a big incident like embezzlement is handled by the CEO, not by an HR manager. Who is the CEO? Can you talk to him for me? You know what? How about I talk to him myself? He might forgive Bobby if I beg him on my knees. What's the name of the CEO? His name is Mr. Harley Monson. Wait, isn't your maiden name Monson? That's right. I used to be Emma Monson. How can you have a same last name as your CEO? Are you related to him? Yes, Harley Monson is my dad. No way! Your dad is the CEO? Is that true? How is that even possible? I thought you were poor. Have I ever told you I'm poor? Have you ever heard me saying anything about my family? Well, not exactly. Do you even have any idea how you looked foolish every time you bullied me for being poor when you didn't know what you were talking about? You never asked me what kind of family I came from or what kind of job I have. You went straight to make an assumption that I'm from a poor family and my job is a factory worker. My family are not billionaires, but we're at least millionaires. I couldn't believe you were pretending to be rich when in fact, you were the one who was poor. It was hard to listen to you, pretending to be a millionaire, but it was also hilarious. I didn't need to explain to you because I didn't care what you thought about me. How can you say that to me when I'm your sister-in-law? Are you sure you want to have that kind of attitude for your husband's older sister? Are you going to be okay if I run to him and tell him all about it? Of course, do as you wish. During the past 3 months since the wedding, you texted almost every single day to talk trash about my clothing and makeup. And you got so angry when I responded to your texts. Besides, you caused me a great deal of stress for pressuring me to get pregnant within 3 months. Otherwise, you will make William divorce me. You seemed so excited to abuse me that I can't imagine how mundane your life was before your brother was married because there was no one to pick on. I showed him all the texts. There were a countless number of texts, by the way. And he said himself that he's going to disown his sister, who seemed to be beyond crazy. Did he say he's going to disown me? What is that supposed to mean? It's pretty self-explanatory. It means he's not going to see you or talk to you anymore. Was that so hard to understand? It's funny how you were going to harass me when you don't even understand English properly. I have nothing more to say, so I'm going to stop it right now. You should know that I'm very busy taking care of the Bobby Grant situation. Oh, please, Emma. Please save Bobby. You're going to save him, right? I desperately need your help. I'll get out of your hair and never harass you again. I'll never talk to you or text you. So please save him this one time. I said there's nothing more I can do for him. After what happened, William and I disowned Emily and never saw her again. She came to me and begged me to forgive and save her husband this one time, but there was nothing I could do. My dad was very rigorous about theft and embezzlement, that it's his strict philosophy not to forgive or let go. He couldn't have done anything for him, even if she begged me on her knees day and night. Her husband ended up being sentenced and put in jail for several years. She asked her parents' help, crying as she became the head of the household overnight so unexpectedly. Unfortunately, my in-laws aren't doing so well, so all they could do for her was to be her anchor. She finally came to her senses and realized the only way to make a living for herself and her son was to get a job, even for minimum wage. She applied to so many different positions hoping to get a job and made it to the interview stage for some of them. Yet she failed and wasn't able to get into any of them. I heard the only position she was accepted to was the factory job at an electronic parts manufacturer. It's bittersweet how she is the one who turned out to be a factory worker when she laughed at me for being a factory worker. I sincerely wish that she will be able to realize every job is fair and there is no such thing as a high or low job. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe for more videos.
Wait, Jim, aren't you at work right now? What will your boss say if he catches you on your phone texting me? Won't you get in trouble?
Hey, so what if that happens? I don't care if he catches me texting you. I can't get any work done because I'm worried about you. Family is more important than work anyways.
Oh, you're such a sweet husband. Thank you for always taking care of me like this. I'm really so lucky to have such a loving partner. My husband is the sweetest man in the world.
Of course, I need to protect and care for my wife. That's what husbands are supposed to do. Being a good husband is my main priority. It is more important to me than my career. By the way, is there anything you want to eat? I can buy it on the way home from work. Anything you're craving, I'll get it. Just let me know.
Oh, you're the best. If I can ask for a favor, would it be okay if we had burgers and fries?
Burgers? Can you eat them? I don't know much about pregnancy, but would it be okay for you to eat red meat?
Yeah, I actually have been wanting to eat them so much. I've been craving a nice juicy burger like crazy. There's an old place that sells burgers near the mall. It's really famous and their food is so good. Could you pick up some from there?
Sure, no problem. I'll bring home a warm burger from there on the way home from work. Even if you're bored, just wait a little for me, okay? I'll be back soon. Let me know if there's anything else you want to eat.
Yep, I will. Our cutie pie. You've been having such a hard time. Parenting is a very hard business, especially as a mother. You're holding up so well. Grandma, I miss you so much. Parenting is so much more difficult than I'd ever have guessed. How did you raise my dad? I'm so tired all of the time. It literally makes me feel sick. I'm so exhausted that I feel like I'm dying. Not literally, but I'm really so terribly exhausted. Oh, goodness, sweetie. My poor Clara. I'm sorry I can't be by your side right now. I wish I could be with you and I wish I could help you out with the baby. Oh, Grandma, it's okay. I know you're busy. Please don't feel bad. It's totally okay. Yes, but still. Anyways, how is the rest of the family? Are you taking care of your husband and his mother? Oh, no need to worry. I'm taking care of them well. Later, if I find time, I promise to come and visit you. Until then, please do whatever you can to take care of your health. I raised you myself because you don't have your parents. I'm so glad you were raised without mishaps to be so wonderful. You've become such a beautiful and kind woman. Oh, me too, Grandma. I'm grateful that you raised me so well. I'm gonna cry. I'm so grateful. I never had any major problems growing up, and you always did your best to show me enough love to make up for not having parents. I'm really grateful. From now on, I'll be okay, so just take care of your own health, okay? I need my grandma to be happy and healthy for a long time. Oh, of course, I'm doing just fine. You don't have to worry about me one bit. Goodness. Right now it's lunchtime, so the customers are flocking in. I'll text you again later. Take care of yourself. You can call or text me whenever you need to. I love you, my cutie pie. Jim, when should I expect you to come to the hospital?
Huh? The hospital? Why would I be going to the hospital?
Are you kidding? You're not coming to see me. You're not coming to see the baby either. I've been waiting for you all day.
Today, can't I just go home and rest? I can go tomorrow. It's not like you're going anywhere. And the baby will look the same tomorrow as it does today. Anyways, I'm tired.
Are you telling me that you're not going to come and see the baby? Aren't you curious? This is your own child we're talking about. You weren't here for the delivery either.
I said I'll go tomorrow, didn't I? Stop nagging me. You're making this into an annoying fight. Are you really gonna be like this?
You know, you didn't answer your phone all day. Do you know how sad that made me? I didn't get even a single text from you.
Okay, I got it. I'm sorry. I apologize. Stop whining now. You're a mother now. You're not an immature 20-year-old anymore. You need to stop being so childish.
Wow. Seriously? You were so great until the day I had the baby? So kind to me and everything? Fine, whatever. Today, go and rest. Tomorrow, come and see me and the baby, okay? Do you promise?
Yeah, will do. I'll come and see the two of you tomorrow. Get some rest.
Hey, I told you to contact me. I was waiting for a text from you. Is the child here? How did the delivery go? Did everything go smoothly? Good morning, Helen. Yes, the baby came yesterday morning. The delivery was fine and the baby is healthy. Giving birth is tough. Good job. By the way, I wanted to ask you something. Sure, what's on your mind? So, there's the possibility. I mean, what I'm trying to say is, I know you're thinking about, you might be going back to work after having the child. But leaving the baby to me to take care of on my own is, well, you know what I'm saying, right? I mean, these days, young people return to work as soon as possible to earn money. They're so focused on their careers and income that immediately after having a child, they're too eager to get back into the workforce. I've talked to people and have heard things from the news. They say a lot of new mothers leave the child rearing to the mother-in-law. But you're a good mom, right? You won't be like one of those irresponsible new mothers who run away and leave the baby to their mother-in-law, right? Helen, I was actually thinking of going back to work after I recover from labor. My boss said I can come back to work whenever I'm ready, and I was planning to take up his offer. Wow, look at this. Are you serious? So let's say you go back to work. Who's going to look after the baby? No way are you asking me to do that. You could, if you'd like to. I mean, the option is there, but I can also hire a babysitter if you're unable to do so. Wow, don't count your chickens before the eggs hatch. I really thought better of you, Clara. Now look here. What if the babysitter is a bad person? What if they're a criminal? Have you seen the articles these days? Haven't you been listening to the news? The world is a cruel and terrible place. Who knows what'll happen when you're not looking? You're telling me that you're gonna let an absolute stranger take care of your child? You want some random person you know nothing about taking care of your baby? Helen, these days there's the option for home security footage, and there are lots of laws that have been strengthened. If anything goes wrong, the person will be punished immediately. Why don't you get it? You don't know that it's best for the child to be raised by their mother? Oh, right. You weren't raised by your parents. But are you still so completely unaware of this fact? It's common sense, really. Whatever, it's fine. I won't go into that, but don't even think about going back to work. You're gonna be the one taking care of your own child. Anyways, My son is the one making all the money. You just stay at home quietly and take care of the baby. That's your only job right now, to take care of the house and to take care of your child. Why are you making this so complicated? You're just making everything so much harder for everyone by going back to work. I seriously don't understand you. You're not making any sense right now. Helen, Jim doesn't make enough money on his own to support us, especially now because we're a family of 3. Shut it! Don't talk back to me. Anyways, my original feelings are unchanged, and you will obey. These are the intentions of me and my son, now you know. Don't try to disobey me ever again. Honey, won't you take me seriously? Why don't you listen to me when I tell you things?
What's wrong now? Why is there always an issue with you? Why do you always have a problem with everything I do?
What's wrong now? I just took a picture and sent it to you. Did you even open it? What are you talking about? I clearly said this so many times about what to do with worn socks. I've been telling you to put them properly in the washer. Also, I've told you so many times not to flick your cigarette butts in the toilet. How many times do I have to tell you this? I can't even count on one hand. How many times I had to ask you the exact same thing over and over? You seem to have the intelligence of a goldfish. If I say the same things 100 days in a row, you still can't remember? Is your brain that small?
You're nagging me again? Why is it every time you speak to me, it's to tell me what I'm doing wrong? Can't you try speaking to me nicely?
Do you even hear yourself? Do you even understand the situation right now? And you expect me to speak nicely? And before you left, I told you to wash your dishes. I asked you politely if you could just do that one thing for me. You couldn't do that either. You really hate the idea of lifting a finger to do some housework?
If I do all the housework, there won't be anything left for you to do. That's your job now, to do housework. You made the decision, you chose to stop working and become a housewife. If you have a conscience, you'll know you have no right to scold me for household chores.
Wow, so because I'm a full-time housewife, you don't have to do a single chore, not even one? You know, you've never changed the baby's diaper, even once. Honestly, I don't know if you even know how to change a diaper at all.
Now why should I have to change a diaper? It's offensive to me. I'm a man. It's below me to change diapers and touch baby poop like that.
It's offensive. Changing a diaper is offensive? I can't even listen to you right now. So the offensive work, it's okay for me to do, but not yourself? And just because you're a man? Or woman less than human beings to you? This is our child. But asking you to do this simple task is too much? It's offensive to even expect that from you? Parenting is a two-person act. I can't do everything on my own.
I know that, but poop is a different matter. It smells and makes you feel dirty. It's unbecoming for someone like me. Ugh, I hate it. Changing diapers is so gross and crude. I seriously hate even thinking about it.
You know, maybe I'm the fool for expecting you to do this much. I didn't know that someone could be this stubborn. You're acting like an entitled, spoiled brat right now.
Yeah, whatever. You keep telling me the same thing over and over. I'm about to die because I'm so busy, but look at me arguing over nothing. Stop texting me. I have work to do.
Hey, what are you whining about my son? Why are you nagging him like this, huh? What are you talking about? This morning, he texted me, telling me that you accused him of leaving to go to work happily without doing any housework. Is that what you think? Don't even try to play this game. I know that my son does all the housework when he comes home from work. What the hell are you doing? Playing around at home while my son is working himself to death? Your only job is to do chores because you don't go to work anymore and you can't even do that? Is that what he told you? That he does the chores when he gets off work? Every single day? That's right! He takes care of it. And apparently you just sit at home watching TV. It's amazing! Where can you find a husband who takes initiative like this? Where in the world can you find a husband who accommodates such a lazy, nagging wife? Do you always go around accusing people of things they didn't do? Helen, you really just believe what you want to believe, huh? You hear just what you want to hear. You see only what you want to see. Is your vision really that clouded? Aren't you curious about the truth? Stop that! Are you telling me that you think my son is lying to me? I didn't say that, but if the shoe fits, wear it. Is that what you think is going on right now? And another thing. Every day, you only wear baggy, homely clothes covered with food stains. Jim says you smell like grease and body odor. Can't you put some effort into your appearance? Man, even though you're a mother now, you're still as immature as a 20-year-old. As immature as a mere child. After work, you should give your husband some strength and support him. Wear some pretty clothes and decorate the house a little. But you can't even do that. You know, if a woman keeps acting like this, men will lose interest. You know what I mean. A man can only put up with behavior like yours for so long. Even an angel like my son has his limits. Helen, my daily attire is none of your business. How is it your business if I'm wearing sloppy clothes or attractive clothes? Does that concern you at all? No matter what I dress for myself, I wear whatever is most comfortable for me. Whoa, when a kid acts like this, you're a total child. What if I just do whatever I want? I'm trying to give you some good advice here. I'm speaking to you as your mother-in-law. No, I'm trying to give you advice as a fellow woman right now. If a younger person receives advice from an elder, they should say thank you and listen with a grateful and open heart. Yes, that sounds like advice. At least, just the last part of what you said, I'll take it. The baby's crying right now and I have to go. You don't have to reply to this text. I'll talk to you later. Hey, you really fed your mom some amazing lies. She texted me all angry because of the stories you've been telling her about me and what I do at home. You can lie like that without even batting an eye. Do you not have a scrap of conscience?
My mom contacted you?
Yeah, apparently you go to work and do all the chores yourself like some kind of superhero. She said that you take care of the child all by yourself too? That's what you're saying. Wow, if anyone heard that, they'd think I'm just sitting at home, playing, eating, and sleeping. They'd think I'm the laziest wife and mother in the world. You turned me into a total scumbag. So how does that feel? You feel good?
No, what are you talking about? I literally have no idea. I was just talking to my mom. I don't know if things got twisted around, but try to understand that she might have interpreted things a little differently.
I'm sick of your excuses. I'm tired of giving you the benefit of the doubt. You know, if you can shamelessly lie to your mother and tell her that you do housework after work, why don't you actually do it? Is that too much to ask?
Stop this right now. Don't start on me. I work every single day. I'm tired. Let me go home and rest. Give me a break.
Sorry, but I don't plan on it. Now my mother-in-law thinks I don't even do housework. You've made me out to be a bad wife. You've painted me out to be this terrible mother. You know what? I'll make that a reality for you.
What are you talking about?
You'll know exactly what I'm saying when you come back home. Take a good look at the closet, the drawers, even the shoe cabinet. Don't let your guard down. Be very careful when you come back home. Beware.
Wait, what are you talking about? Hey, answer me. Clara.
Grandma, I'm coming to your place. I'm going to be visiting you right now. Honey, are you serious? Why are you so shocked? Can a girl visit her grandma after not seeing her for so long? Is that so wrong? No, that's totally fine. But what about Jim and the baby? Are you coming alone at this hour? Is something wrong? Did something happen? There's no problem. I just miss you like crazy. So I'm driving to see you. Grandma, you're not sleeping yet. Why would I be asleep? It's not even 7 o'clock. I can't sleep now. I'm not that old yet. So it's okay if I come and see you right now? Of course. But Clara, are you really okay? Later when I see you, I'll explain everything. Grandma, I still haven't eaten yet, so I'm pretty hungry. Actually, I'm starving. When I get there, can you make me some pasta? The kind you always made for me growing up? Sure, of course. When my cutie pie gets here, I'll have some delicious pasta and garlic bread all prepared for you. Travel carefully. When you get here, you can tell me everything. I will. When I arrive, I'll let you know. I'll be there soon. We've been skirting the issue and we haven't been communicating clearly about this, but I have something to say. So I made this chat room. Now we can just talk. Does anyone have anything they want to say to me? Go right ahead, we're all here.
Hey you, what's with the broadcast you did recently? All of the money you've collected until now, the fortune you've inherited, have you really donated all of it? And you said you would give me some money later on to help me with my business, isn't that right? Is there some other money you're talking about? Don't tell me you donated all of it.
Oh, you saw the show. Sorry about that, oh goodness. I don't have money to give you in the future. You can forget about that. Anyways, the land price of the property my grandma owns has risen several dozen times. So now I don't have to worry about living on my own or raising a child. I can live my life with full independence. I donated the fortune with a grateful heart, and I would do it again if I could.
How could you do that to me?
Wow, this is really something else. You know, I was so good to you. I treated you so well as a daughter-in-law, and you're gonna turn around and attack my son like this? You're gonna just betray us like this? Treated me well? When? During my entire time as your daughter-in-law? I cannot recall a single time I was treated well by you. Jim, Helen, I'm talking to both of you when I say this. I'm a human too. Until I had the child, Jim, you pretended to be a perfect lover, treating me like something precious. You were such a doting husband to me. You pretended to treat me warmly, but as soon as I had the child, it all stopped. You literally became a completely different person. You treated me as less than a lover, less than a human being. You became so cruel. You never helped me with the child even once. There's no scumbag like you out there, really. Excuse me? What? You dare call my son a scumbag in front of me? Yep, that's right. Why? Oh, was that not harsh enough? I'll just call him human trash. Jim is human trash that can't even be recycled. Yeah, that fits him better, in my opinion.
Okay, Clara, I got it. Whatever you say that can make you feel better. But now I'm talking about the money you donated. You need to get it back somehow.
Why should I? I want it to be used for children who grew up in difficult situations, like how I grew up without parents. I want to help children who are struggling the way I did. You want me to take the money back from those kids? Are you crazy?
I'm your husband. We should have at least discussed this before you donated all of that money.
Oh, you're my husband now. I guess you're only my husband sometimes. Sorry, but it seems like you're only my husband when money's in the picture. I hold exclusive ownership of that money. It was all money I had saved up when I married you. You had nothing to do with those funds. To be fair, I did say at the time that I would use it to help finance your business later, but you also changed your mind about a lot of things. Am I not allowed to change my mind too? We didn't even write this agreement down formally. There is no formal record of it. And for someone like you, wouldn't it be better for the fortune to be used to help society?
Wow, this seriously doesn't make any sense. I can't believe what I'm hearing right now. Clara, where are you? I'll go to you. We need to talk.
Jim, to be honest, I didn't know you were this kind of person. You're a very spoiled child. I was very wrong about you.
Grandma, it's not like that. This is just a marital problem that we have to work through. This is just between me and Clara.
No, it's not. This concerns me as well. I've heard all the problems between you and Clara, starting with the housework. You didn't even help once with childcare, did you? What are you talking about right now? The housework and childcare they did all together. Jim did his part. Do you still believe that? Still to this day? I'm being completely honest right now. Jim didn't even know where the washer and dryer were, let alone how to do laundry properly. What kind of person is that? What kind of adult is that? He doesn't know how to change a diaper either. Someone who doesn't even know how to change a diaper? How could he take care of a child? Please come to your senses. Does this make any sense? My Clara, although she didn't receive love from her parents, was raised with a good heart. I made sure of that. I raised her myself, and I cannot stand to watch her suffer. She's like my own daughter. I want my Clara to be freed from that life. I think that's the best decision.
Clara, I need you. If I don't have you, I can't do anything. And our child is still so young.
Don't worry about that. I'll take full custody of the baby because it's obvious you won't be able to raise a child properly. I'll raise the child myself, since trash like you can't. A trash husband and trash father like you can't even dream of raising a child on his own, even if he wanted to. I think this arrangement will be 100 times better for all of us, and don't even think about getting the money back. If you need money later for your business, a mama's boy like you should just ask his mom for some cash. Yeah, that sounds about right. Listen, I'll file for divorce later, so wait for that. The documents should be getting sent to you any day now. And also, let's not meet by chance again. Even if we run into each other on the street, don't speak to me. I seriously hope you will regret losing someone like me, Jim. I don't have anything to regret here because I haven't done a single thing worth blaming. I hope that trash like you will regret losing me until the day you die. Have a nice life, scumbag. The husband who acted as though he would dedicate his whole life to his love did not stand by her side when she gave birth. He became a sometimes husband who did not help with child rearing, let alone housework. He lied to his mother and made me out to be a lazy wife who just stayed at home and played around. So I filed for divorce and was able to secure alimony and custody. I am in my 20s, and after donating a fortune, I gained attention in the media as a donor angel. Later, I received more media attention. Thanks to this, I was invited to several broadcasting stations